I'd like to welcome everybody inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. 8 weeks of the season has led to this. We're now into the play-in and the semifinal rounds. Not officially called the play-in round, but it might as well be, considering that OEB and Arapaho Ranch will be the only ones playing in this round. And like I said, this is all led up to this, but we got to get into what basically the rec department's equivalent of the first four is of the NCAA tournament. These two teams will play for the right to play Dairyland for the final game of the night tonight. That'll be in the semifinal. And these two teams very evenly matched against each other. OEB won the most recent contest against Arapaho Ranch. However, Arapaho Ranch won the first contest between the two to start the season. I think that was back in week 4 or week 5. And Arapaho Ranch still looking for that second win. They finished the season 1-7, and they still got a little bit to go. But they got kind of a clean slate. It's the playoffs. The rosters are finalized, most importantly. So whoever you're playing today, I think the rule is whoever you're playing today, that's going to be your roster for the rest of this tournament. So good luck. With that, a notable new addition to the roster here for One-Eyed Buffalo. I think I could see Bobcat Brody Welch, current Hot Springs County High School sophomore, out there on the floor. And you want to talk about a kid that contributed during the state championship run for the Thermopolis Bobcats this past basketball season. Welch was the guy. He got his first starting minutes of the season when Brody Potter went down during the Bobcat season. So, he was a really good role player, filled in where needed. And it's awesome to see. I didn't even know he was even participating in this league. We haven't seen him all season. He's going to be playing in tonight's game, though. Well, with that, we got the two ladies getting ready to tip us away. I think that's Shania and Maggie Landon. Shania, the center here for Arapaho Ranch to start us off today. Arapaho Ranch, I think, will be scored as the home team. They are coming into this tournament the 5th seed, as they gave OEB the 4th seed. Tip-off getting ready to go. Landon, Shania. We're underway as Arapaho Ranch wins the tip. The 2025 Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball Playoffs are underway. And the first possession of the game will lead to a turnover. Stone Pebble struggles to get the ball. Now here comes Welch down the near side. Again, current Bobcat will be a junior at HSC next year. Shot is up and it's no good. Roberts on the rebound, and he is forced to cough that one up to Provost, the all-star here for Arapaho Ranch. He's been the biggest producer of the season consistently. Shot is up, no good. Far side, Pebbles on the rebound. Now Roberts will get this one back. Gets over to the far side. Provost on the shot. It's up and 3 to start the game. And Arapaho Ranch, shots fired early. 3-0 here. Or sorry, I'm still in soccer mode. 3-0 here to start this first half. First shot is on its way there for OEB. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounds it there on the far side. They'll move right side. This is Pebbles. Now he'll give a bit of a chest pass here to Hasty. I think that's Hasty down there. Right side, Pebbles throws up to Welch. He'll try to sidestep his way past. He'll go right side, past 25. The ball is loose, taken back by Arapaho Ranch. We're getting our score bug fixed here, so had to keep our eye on the action. So it looks like they're scoring OEB as Arapaho Ranch as the. Oh, I am so sorry, I'm completely lost. They're scoring Arapaho Ranch as the home team. We got them as the away team on our score bug, so do keep that in mind. Here comes Welch up the far side, up past the bench. Hasty with it. Pump fakes, gives it up right side to Pebbles. Now here comes the shot for 3 to tie the game. And what a shot to equalize it there, 3-3. Playoff basketball. This is going to be the most tempo you're going to see from these teams all season. Everything on the line here. Shot is up and it's in. 5-3. Arapaho Ranch retakes the lead. Now here comes Hasty up top. Picks up the dribble. Now to Pebble. Skip pass over to Welch. He'll try for 3. This one's up and rattles its way in for 3. One-Eyed Buffalo, we know what the kind of team they have been all season. For early in the first half, they start raining threes like no tomorrow, and then they start to taper off as the game progresses. Let's see if they follow that trend here today. They do have some new pieces here as Welch will grab the steal. Now here comes Pebbles. Down the right side, shot is up, banks it in off the right. And got that one to fall relatively easily, and OEB will get out to their largest lead of the day. 8-5 here in Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. Provost tries to get his way by. Shot is up, drains a nasty three to tie the game. Provost responsible for all of the three-pointers today for Arapaho Ranch and responsible for 6 of the 8 points today. Welch with it. He's got 3 on the day. Looking to go left side. Remember, winner of this game will play Dairyland tonight. They will get a 1-hour break as Team 4 will take on Red Rock right after this game. Pebbles with it in the corner. Pump fakes. Tries to get by 25. It'll roll out of bounds, and I think this one will stay right on here. 16:36 to go in the first half of the play-in game here. Now here comes Hasty. Tries to get a little bit of a pass there to Pebbles. He'll penetrate the free throw line here. Ball is loose. Twos tries to pick it up there. Welch to the rescue there for One-Eyed Buffalo inside the paint, and that one's still tipped and stolen away. 25 down the right side, trying to get a shot off, has a little bit of contact. That one's up no good, and they will let them play down there in the paint. Hasty on the rebound. He'll go down the left side, virtually uncontested, and still misses it. And now here comes Roberts, wide open left side, and gets it. A couple of steps here and there before he got to the rim, but 10-8, Arapaho Ranch. Arapaho Ranch bringing out the tomahawk today here in the first half. The shot is up no good, 25 on the rebound. Also very weird because I drove by Arapaho Ranch earlier today. Decided to take a drive through Hamilton Dome. It was a beautiful little drive. And here they go, Shania up the right side, tries to bank it in, and she gets it to go. Cash money, 12-8. Pebbles up the far side, up past the scorer's table. Going a little bit slower here. Hasty letting it fly from 3. And Hasty was a reliable three-point shooter, I think, last year as well as this year as a Bobcat. And he's been reliable in the games he's played for this league. It's this season, as that one's going to sail right on out of bounds, and we have an OEB player tying their shoe. Well, we're through the first fourth of the first half here. 14:55 left on the scoreboard here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. Roberts getting set to inbound here between the exits. He's got Hasty guarding him there up close toward the baseline. He gets ricochets off his foot a little bit there, but 25 out on the left side and rejected. Out of bounds there, and a nasty rejection by Hasty. Some of the high schoolers coming out to play here today. Provost with it. He'll try to drive inside, getting by Welch, and through 2 different players there for OEB. He still can't get it to go. Pebbles under a little bit of pressure back there. He's got Robertson 25 back there hounding him. Down the left side, Hasty, and he had a difficult shot just a couple of minutes ago just like that. He made that shot, made that one look easy too. Here comes Provost at the far side. We got a little bit more attendance here today compared to previous weeks, so it is playoff basketball. Provost up the left side and a clean basket, 14-10, Arapaho Ranch. Getting another steal there, Roberts. They can't get it to go on the rim. Welch with it, steps up for the 3. This one's up off the front of the rim. Roberts on the rebound. They'll try to go through traffic. Roberts 1-on-2. He's got Welch and Hasty right side. 2 Bobcat starters, and that'll be Welch on the rebound. Now here comes Hasty up the far side. Made his mark a lot during the 2A state championship. Down the left side, that one's up no good. Provost on the rebound. It looks like we got Hambone getting ready to come into the game. He didn't really have the greatest past couple of weeks. And 25 on a nasty fake. He does get the basket to go for 3. Nothing but net for the practice jersey. Speaking of practice jersey, two's wearing the Fort Wasky practice jersey here. That maroon basketball jersey you see there on the elbow. Now here comes Welch left side off of a attempted screen there by Pebbles. Not really what I'd call a screen, but Pebbles will pass left side. Landon's got it, picks up by Toos. Driving inside, kicks it back out to Pebbles up top. Wanted to shoot the 3 there. You can see it in his eyes. Hasty on the turnaround. Shot is up, rattles it in for 2. That'll make it, I think, 17-12. Yep, there they go. OEB's kind of struggling a little bit here. They did have a 3-point lead earlier, and then Arapaho Ranch started to pick up. 25 drained a really good shot earlier, but just can't get it to go that time. Hasty trying to pass there, picked off there. Provost going through traffic. He's got Landon now. Pebbles now. Hasty shots up in contact. A foul. 2 shots to go with it. 12:21. Looks like they're stopping the clock this time. First half action here. 12:21, 17-12. Arapaho Ranch on top. Both teams came into this tournament 1-7. Both teams getting wins off of each other. Arapaho Ranch beat OEB earlier in the season. OEB got their first and only win against Arapaho Ranch as the season concluded. Shot is up and Provost gets it to go. Looks like Zarian Stone checking in here. A player that has had to fight through a lot of frustration this season. One of the best players out there on the floor, but his teammates, quite frankly, have not been supplementing him. Provost getting ready to take another shot. Hambone also checking into the game for Arapaho Ranch. He's a threat from beyond the arc when he's hot. And shot is up, no good. Welch on another rebound. Now here comes Zarian Stone with it for OEB. He's got 25 right behind him. Left side to Welch on the volleyball line. Trying to get by 25. He's getting physical there. Hasty with the shot. It's up, no good. And a good catch and shoot there. Just couldn't get it to fall. 11:58 to go. 25 guarded by Stone. Hambone going to set a screen. It works. Off the elbow and blocked by Stone. This one's going back to OEB and picked off at midcourt. And it's still a mad dash for the ball, and that is going to go out of bounds. That might stay here with OEB, and it does. Provost, Hambone, and 25 are down there for Arapaho, trying to chase that one down. Pulling up for the 3 is Welch. That one's up, no good. He did show a little bit of range during his time with the Bobcats this season. So I'm not really surprised that he's taking those shots here in this game. OEB does need a couple of good shots to fall, though. Right side, steps inside, past Stone. 25, it's rejected. Welch had that one there. That's going to be 2 shots, though, I think is what they called there. I think they got a foul. Grand coming in for Arapaho Ranch. Don't normally see him into the game this early, and it looks like no foul shots, so I'm sorry about that. 2's on the shot. That one's up, no good. Hasty on the rebound. Almost stolen away there by the Fort Washakie practice jersey. Now going through, up to the basket, no good. Hambone on the rebound. Welch couldn't get that one to go off his shot. Baseball pass down court, shot on its way. I think that's crooked arm. That one's up, no good. And Hasty on a rebound there, and a very chaotic shot there for Arapaho Ranch. Tries to get the shot up there, but a little too much pressure there at mid-range. It will fall way short of the basket. Taken back by, I think this is Provost with it. Into the corner, a wide-open crooked arm. She'll take the 3. That one's up. It spat back out by the rim, but only just. And this is going to be a chaotic ball down there on the other side of the floor. Now here comes Landon, finally able to break out of the backcourt. Shot is up on the right side, up and in. Whew. Halfway through the first half here, 10 minutes to go. That is a FIBA regulation quarter. These guys were playing overseas. This is about what you'd see. The buzzer would have sounded by now. Provost trying to get the pass there to crooked arm. That one's taken away. And here comes Welch. Driving up the left side, Hambone serving as a roadblock there as if it was I-25. Anyone who's driven through Casper will get that joke. Hasty gets it inside there to Welch on mid-range. Gives that now to Stone on the left wing. Now here comes Welch with a 3-point shot. That one's up, no good. Hasn't gotten his last 3 to fall. 9:20 to go in the first half. That one's going to go out of bounds, and this is going to go back up to Arapaho Ranch. Hope you're having a great day. We'll be with you throughout the course of this play-in round, as well as the 2 semifinal games coming up. Shot is up there for Grand, up and in. I believe that will be his first points of the tournament. Hasty and Stone sharing the ball here in the back. Stone up top. It's tipped, stolen away. Grand has it. He's the only one for Arapaho Ranch up there. He's forced to give it back up to Hambone. He'll try from NBA range and can't get it to go. Hasty on the rebound. Or no, sorry, no, that is Stone. I apologize. Down at the left side, Hasty on the shot. That's up and it's in. He's got a lot of those shots to fall, and I've noticed he's done a lot off that left side of the basket. Should be interesting if OEB does advance to the next round. Should be interesting to see how teams adjust to that. Gives it up inside to Crooked Arm. Grand on the rebound. That's another basket. Quite frankly, we don't normally see him get that many baskets in these games. He gets like 1 or 2. I think he's gotten like 3 of them today. Welch, left side, goes through, makes that one look easy. And it's like Arapaho Ranch wasn't even trying to play up on him there. They had 3 different players there wearing red. Fortunately, just couldn't stop him. He found a hole and he took it. Provost, this one for 2. Never mind, he's going to give it inside. Crooked Arm on the shot, and the rim favors her there, 24-18. Her last couple of shots have been so close, but they've been spat out by the rim. She finally got that one to go. And here comes Hasty. He'll let this one fly mid-range and splash. OEB starting to catch back up here in this game. It is a 4-point contest. That is 2 scores between the 2 teams here. Provost near side, gets by Hasty. He'll spin out of it. Shots up and airballs it to the far side. Crooked Arm on the offensive board. She's been doing really well today, especially grabbing the board. She's been doing a lot of good work on that low post, and now the shot's up, and that's taken away by Welch. Now down the right side, Hasty. Shot is up, gets it to go. Well, they might as well be wearing purple because Zach Hasty's playing like he did in that state championship game. Provost with it off the screen set by the Fort Washakie jersey. The spin is up and no good. And gets the rebound sitting down. Literally didn't even have to stand up for that. Welch gets through traffic, and that goes for him. Looks like it'll be a Arapaho Ranch timeout. They need a bit of a break to talk things over. And we will be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in the first half of action. 24-22. Or sorry, actually it's 24-24. I apologize for that. OEB tied here with Arapaho Ranch. We'll be right back from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Thermopolis Middle School Bobcats in the 2025 Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League. This is the play-in round here. Winner of this game will go on to play Dairyland tonight at 8 p.m. 25 inside, shots up on the right side, no good there as Welch tries to rip it away. Provost takes it away. Now shot is up on the corner. That one's up no good. 25 on the rebound. Gives it up now to Crooked Arm. She's going to pass left side. Provost takes the shot. This one's up, goes right on through. Arapaho Ranch reclaims the lead, 27-24. Arapaho Ranch, I've been noticing, getting a little bit better at their 3 game. They've had Provost as a main shooter all season, though. But the entire team's starting to start catching up a little bit, and it's really working wonders for them here today. They're going to throw this one in here to Welch. He'll try to get his way there. Nope, he'll pull up for the 3. That one's up and in. Finally gets one to go after, I think, 3 or 4 straight misses from beyond the arc. Another tie ball game here at TMS. On the Bobcat head, now up to the volleyball line. Gives it inside. 99. And he's got a name, but I just can't see it. Oh, that's another Crooked Arm. So we got 2 Crooked Arms on the floor, a male and a female Crooked Arm. Welch pulling up for another 3. That one's up no good. He's only got 2 to fall today. Missed his first one, and then he made 2, and then he missed another 4 in a row. Shots up at the top of the basket, and Landon will grab the rebound now. Here comes Welch. Near side, a little bit of resistance there by the lady Crooked Arm. Left side, that one's up no good. 25 on the rebound. 5 minutes to go in the first half of action. And Brody Potter in the building here for Dairyland. Provost off the back door here. I kind of blanked for a moment. Crooked Arm wide open. 25 picks up the dribble. He'll take the contested shot. That one's up no good. Grabs his own rebound. That one's up and in. One-Eyed Buffalo retaking the lead, 29-27. For those who are just tuning in, wondering what the stakes are, winner of this game will go on to play Dairyland. Dairyland clinched the #1 seed last week with a win over, I think it was, shoot, who was it actually? I actually don't remember. 29-27, your score here. Shot is up. Provost with a finger roll there. Gets it to go. Their biggest lead in a little bit here. 4:05 to go in the first half of action. Here comes Welch on the far side. Welch, baseline drive, left side on the reverse. That one's up and in. 29 on the board. So we scored that one wrong. It's 31-29. Picks up the dribble. Provost now 25. He's going to have a little bit of. He's going to have his hands full there with, I think that's Pebbles. And now here comes Welch. Welch one-on-one, gives it up left side. That's out of bounds. He tried to give it a little bit of a pass there. This did not work out for him. We got subs coming on as well for OEB. I think this should be Farmer, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, number 14, Farmer. As Brody Welch is off of the floor, finally getting a breather here. Provost down the middle. Shot is up, rims out. Ball is still loose. It's chaos. Farmer picks it up. He's going to be 3-on-1, actually. Fans up here wanted to travel. That one smacked out of bounds, and that is going to go right on back to Arapaho Ranch. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. And very exciting contest here in the play-in round. It's kind of, I'd like to compare it to the first four of the NCAA tournament or the play-in tournament in the NBA. Crooked arm on the right side. Shot is up, can't get it to go. Grabs his own rebound. Step back and a foul. One shot coming up, I think. Should be one shot, but referee signaled two there. 30, or should be 31-31. But they have accidentally scored at 33-29. OEB is listed as the home team on the physical scoreboard here in the gym, but our scoreboard has OEB on the left. So it should be 31-31. Hasty on the rebound, gives up to Maggie Landon. That one sails way out of bounds. I think the referee will eventually correct that, so we'll leave our scoreboard as is. Should be 31-31. 2-minute warning here in the first half. 25 trying to get by Farmer. Looks like they got a whistle down there on the far side up toward the bench. Looks like we got another sub potentially coming in. I think Stone Pebble's getting, so nope, he's just grabbing his water bottle. Two's coming back in for Arapaho Ranch wearing the Fort Washakie practice jersey. Go Chiefs, by the way. Just to stir the pot a little bit. Provost on the far side. Bounce pass inside the 25. Going down the right side. He's being quadruple teamed. I've never seen anything like it. That one's out of bounds. This one looked like it should be staying in. Hasty wanted to travel there. So it looks like Arapaho Ranch will maintain possession, and I think we're just going to have no other option but to change our scoreboard. It's still reading 33-29. And that one's going to go, oh, shoot. Welch will bounce pass it into Hasty. 60 seconds to go in the first half of action here in the play-in. Hasty pulls up for the jumper. He drained quite a few threes earlier, about the midpoint of the half, and Landon wanted to push there. This was going out and back to Arapaho Ranch, so we're starting to see some frustration out there on the floor now from the players. Kind of have to play past that here. 40 seconds to go in the first half of action. You're watching the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League playoffs on TBSN. Provost picks it up, gives it on back to Toos there on the far side. She is being hounded by Maggie Landon as well as Farmer. 25 on the Bobcat head. He'll try to get by. 20 seconds to go. No shot clock here, by the way. Provost tries to pull up. I think Hasty had a hand on it. This one's going to go actually stay in bounds as well. Ooh, and a big fall up toward the far side. And something went flying there. I don't know what it was. Well, this game is getting physical. They know what's on the line. A spot in the semifinals. 7, 6, 5. Welch with it. 4, 3, 2. Lets it fly. I can't get that one to go, and the buzzer sounds. 33-29 is your score here at the half. And we are going to step aside for a little bit here, but we will be right back. You are watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The play-in round here in the playoffs. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the start of the second half. Please do not go anywhere. You will not want to miss this second half. Like talking back inside Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Thermopolis Middle School Bobcats and the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League. We are in the playoffs. It's the play-in round between the 5th seed Arapaho Ranch and the 4th seed One-Eyed Buffalo. Coming up after this, Team 4 will take on Red Rock Family Medicine. Winner of that game goes straight to the championship game. However, there's going to be one team here that if they play here, they still got one more game, or if they win here, they still got one more game before they can punch their ticket to the championship next week. And Arapaho Ranch taking on OEB. Right now it is Arapaho Ranch in the lead, 33-29. Winner of this game will go on to play the number 1 seed Dairyland, who has a bit of a bye to fill here. Although, to be fair, the first 3 teams have byes. Semifinals coming up right after this. Team 4 versus Red Rock Family Medicine, and then after that will be Dairyland versus the winner of this game, which will either be OEB or Arapaho Ranch. That game, really looking forward to. That game tips off at 8 p.m. We encourage you to come down here. And for those who are in attendance, we have our QR code actually posted on the wall, so for that to be scanned, of course, share that with your friends and family. Encourage them to come out to the game as well. A community event. You can't get much better than that. By the way, Arapaho Ranch did call a timeout in that first half. We forgot to reflect that on our graphic, and it should be 2 timeouts here for Arapaho Ranch remaining. 20 minutes to go to decide who plays tonight at 8. And not off to a great start there for OEB. That one's up on the left side. No good. Roberts on a wide open rebound. Everybody else was just chilling in the backcourt. 35-29, Arapaho Ranch trying to get revenge for a couple weeks ago. Welch passing left side here to Landon. Landon up the right. Shot is up, a little bit of contact there. Hasty on the offensive board. That one's up and in. 31 on the board for OEB. Provost with it on the near side. Hasty guarding him there. Two's trying to set a screen. Now here comes Roberts through a little bit of pressure from Pebbles. It's picked up there on the rebound there by Hasty. Now here comes Stone Pebbles down the left side. Bounce pass to Welch. Shot is up. Gets it to go. And the first minute of this half has seen some incredible action so far. We're back to a one-score game just like that. Up past the timeline here. Trying the shot from way far out. Can't get it to go. Only up by one score. Taking shots like that and just way unaware there. And that will give them an opportunity to take advantage, but that is not going to work out so well as picked up there by Pebbles. Now here comes Welch on a three attempt. Airballs that one a little too much strength. That one's taken right on back by Hasty. Actually, Lincoln, you just might miss that. I was actually starting to look toward the other side of the floor, so I apologize for that, but we are all knotted up once again. How many times has this lead changed hands, or how many times has this game been knotted up? Shot is up for Provost. That one's up no good. Welch on a great rebound. Here comes Pebbles to the far side. Pebbles skip over to Welch. He'll drive inside, tries to spin his way out of it. Shots up on the left side, a foul. 2 shots coming up with 18 minutes to go. So first foul of the half for Arapaho Ranch. And not one they can really afford either, being tied up. Welch made his fair share of free throws during the varsity season. Shot is on its way. It's up and swish. Shot on its way again. Rattles its way in. 37 on the board. Now here comes Provost with it alongside Roberts. They'll come up past the timeline. Tries to give a pass there to Shania. Roberts with a shot. That one's up. Hits the rim. No good. And here comes Welch on another rebound. He's been a rebounding machine today here for the black and white. Now up inside to Hasty. Shots up on the left side, up and in. He's been the main reason why this team has been in contention all day. I think far and away the points leader so far. Provost left side trying to answer. Shot is up. Gets it to go. 37 now on the board for Arapaho Ranch. Welch with it here, trying to get by Roberts and uses some good ball handling moves there. Shot is up, no good, off the front of the rim. Roberts on the rebound. All that just a miss. Here comes Roberts with it, one-on-one. Pass it back up 25, trying for a three. Sunk a really pretty looking one earlier in the first half, but couldn't get that one to fall. Welch on yet another rebound. He's catching his breath. Down the right side, up and in for Pebbles. And One-Eyed Buffalo starting to, make shots a little bit easier now. They're starting to become a little bit more fluid as this game progresses. Things didn't click the first 6 games of the season, but they're starting to kind of get it in their heads a little bit. Hey, we're in the playoffs. We don't win this game, we're going home. This is a single elimination tournament, so that one's out, going back to OEB. Winner of this game plays Dairyland, so hopefully their conditioning has been pretty good this season. Shot is off, no good. 16 minutes to go. So about a regulation NFHS half to go here in this game. Hambone on a pick. Here comes Provost. Trying to avoid a pickpocket. Hambone sets another screen. That one's taken away by Hasty down the right side. He's going to take flight up and in. Thought he was going to dunk it there for a sec, and that is going to be a timeout, it looks like, here for, I do believe, Arapaho Ranch. So we will take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You are watching the play-in round here in this, here in the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League Tournament. 43-37 is your score. We'll be right back from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in just a sec. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Thermopolis Middle School. Second half about ready to get back started. Coming up after this, Team 4 taking on Red Rock. Team 4, I believe, actually demolished Red Rock last week to round out the regular season, so this will be awesome to see. Will Red Rock be able to finally get their act together on a 3-game losing skid to end the season after going undefeated the first 4 games? Behind the back here, 25 trying to get by, and this has been a very tough team to play against. Arapaho Ranch has been keeping it pretty close all day. They've had some good leads today, but OEB just kind of looking like a completely different team than what we're used to seeing. Crooked arm underneath here, and she's in a little bit of trouble. Tries to get a shot off anyway. Hasty on the takeaway down the far side. Bounce past the Pebbles and cannot keep it in bounds. Looks like this one's going right on back to Arapaho Ranch. 15 minutes to go in the second. Two's with it. She'll try to give it on back here to trying to see whether that is Provost or Grand. I think that's Provost. They look kind of similar, though, from a distance. Right side, shot is up, can't get it to go. Hambone grabs a great rebound there. No other option but to turn around, and he gets it to rattle in for 2. A fantastic shot for Hambone. 39 on the board for Arapaho Ranch. Welch tries to get a shot there, no good. Hasty pulling up for the jumper, no good there. Hambone kind of assists Toos there on the rebound, and now she's being double teamed. She's been in trouble all season. I do not blame OEB at all for double teaming her there, but Toos did a really good job picking up, trying to get that, did a really good job trying to get by that double team. I had a bit of a brain fart there for a sec, I apologize. 14 minutes to go in this game, this play-in game, I should say. Winner goes on to play Dairyland and a 1-hour break, but they will be playing a doubleheader today, whoever wins. So not great in terms of staying fresh, but a foul. That is going to stay on the ground. 13:47 to go. Starting to get a little bit hairy here with the fouls compared to that first half, and it was starting to get physical toward the end of that first half as well. People kind of pushing, tripping all over each other. Bounce pass, Hasty lets it fly from beyond the arc and stays there for 3. Great shot there for Hasty, 46-49. Probably one of the largest leads we've seen tonight. Arapaho Ranch had a similar lead in that first half. Now here comes Provost on the shot when falls short of the rim. Tried to get a shot off there. Didn't really have the greatest of releases, though. And here comes Welch on the far side, trying to get by Crooked Arm. Kicks out to Pebbles in the corner, and not so sure about that release. It doesn't work out. Hasty gives up to Landon. Takes the shot through traffic. Hambone on a great rebound there. That's where he's most dangerous, I feel like, is on that low post grabbing rebounds. Provost kicks out, 25. He's tried a couple threes. I think he's only made like 1 or 2 today. Hambone trying from 3. That one's up no good. He tried it from behind the volleyball line in the first half. Didn't get that one to go. Ball is loose. Hambone picks it up off of a pickpocket. Wide open is Crooked Arm. Tries the shot from 3. That one's up no good. No fast break points there for Crooked Arm. Pebbles gives up left side now to Welch. He'll drive on the baseline. Shot is up, and a big bout of contact there. They'll actually call him for the charge. This one will go right on back to Arapaho Ranch. 12:06 to go in the second. And we got one player playing up here for OEB, playing a little bit of a press, as Twos has not been given a lot of easy inbounds today. That's pushed off by Landon. Surprised they didn't call a whistle there as Hasty grabs the rebound. That one's up and in. Arapaho Ranch is, frustration starting to set in here. 11:50 to go in the game. Loser goes home. Bounce pass here to 25. Ball is loose, picked up by Pebbles. And, keep this in mind, folks. OEB struggled all season, and, they were the last team to not have a win. They went 0-6 before they finally won their first game against Arapaho Ranch. And, you know, they were starting to get frustrated toward the end of the season. They brought in some new players, some newer players as the basketball season started to end. They could bring in those extras. And they've done really well. They've started to kind of try to rebound. They did lose their last game of the season, you know, but they, it's starting to look up. They're looking at a date with Dairyland here at the end of this game if they can keep this momentum up. Tries for a bit of a desperate baseball pass there as OEB will call a timeout, and we will be right back. OEB using their first timeout of the game as Arapaho Ranch has one left. And we will be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. 48-39 is your score. And we'll be right back. You will not want to miss these final 11 minutes. Like talking you back here, OEB trying to punch their ticket to the semis. They're currently up 48-39 over Arapaho Ranch. You are watching the play-in game here, part of the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League playoffs. Semifinals come up after this with the opening round being between Team 4 and Red Rock Family Medicine. Both teams starting to kind of spill into the building here. Zarian Stone gives it on back to Brody Welch. Now here comes Maggie Landon. Shot on its way for three. Can't get it to go. Hambone on the rebound. Been a rebounding machine here in this part of the second. Roberts takes the shot. Gets it to go through traffic. Got his most points in this season in the last game. In that loss last week, I think he had about 6 points in that game. All of them scored late in the second half in the final 10 minutes. Shot is up for Welch. Can't get it to go there. Rebounded by Provost through traffic. He does not want this season to end. This one's up and a lot of contact there. Hasty shouldered him there. This one's going to the line for Provost. 10:09 to go in the game. Whew. Catch your breath, folks. This is going to be a long night. Provost getting set here, bends his knee, takes his shot. That one's up and swish. 42 on the board for Arapaho Ranch. Well, aside from basketball, we'll be in Worland tomorrow for middle school soccer. The Worland Braves with their home opener against the Lander Sabres. Worland Braves beat the Powell Cubs in Powell last time, where the girls lost 6-1. So the girls will be looking for revenge there. All that on TBSN. As Roberts gets this one away, down the right side, blocked by Welch, falls loose, picked up. Welch, far side, bounce pass here, I guess technically to Stone. Takes the shot from the three, that one's up, no good. Rebounded by Zarian Stone, he'll drive. Kicks this one back up, this one's stolen away. Down the right side, takes the shot, that one's up, Roberts on the rebound, gets it to go. It's all on the line here. Loser goes home. Winner advances to the semis here at 8. Zarian Stone coughs it up. Roberts past the timeline, stepping his game up a little bit here, late here in the second. Hambone letting it fly from college range. Up, no good. Zach Hasty coughs it up now. Provost picks it up as Arapaho Ranch will maintain possession. Lets it fly from beyond the arc off the front of the rim. They can't be taking shots like that. It is a three-point game, but they still got plenty of time. 9 minutes to go. Provost on the far side tries a bit of a soccer throw-in type pass there. And Zarian Stone takes the tumble. Roberts takes the shot. Welch gets the rebound. And a lot happened there in just a split second. But here comes Welch down the left side. Play is broken up. Landon tries a shot, and it looks like a block. And with that, Arapaho Ranch will get a chance here to inbound. Sorry about that. We had to mark for a little bit. Provost with it here. He'll toss this one up and over her head. They can't be making mistakes like that if they want to win this game. Got to be mistake-free from here on out, especially against OEB, recently rejuvenated. Gives it up to the left side. Hasty coughs it up there to Welch from college range, up and no good. Provost tries to get the rebound. He will. A high school quarter to go here in this game. Provost with it up past the timeline. Provost taking advantage of the screen set. He'll hold it over his head now, left side. She'll move right side, trying to dance by Landon. Landon almost got the takeaway there. They got to be a little bit careful with the ball here. And as soon as I say that, we got a jump ball. 7:34 to go here in the game. OEB will get this one back. And this might come down to the wire, folks. We have not seen an overtime game all season. We could see one here. But these two teams are praying that they don't have to go into overtime because they still got another game to play if they do win. Bounce pass to the left side. Picks it back up. Passes right side. Now moving right is Welch. Picks up the pace there and a foul. Looks like they're going to have this one up on that far sideline. As, we're starting to see a couple of the Team 4 and Red Rock players getting ready for their game. Dairyland's been shooting around since halftime. And Hasty gets that one stolen away. Welch will steal it right on back at midcourt, almost at midfield. Hasty pump fakes, left side, gets the shot to fall. 52-45. Oddly enough, we're used to seeing Hasty shoot from beyond the arc, but he's doing really well in that low post inside the paint today. Doing fantastic, attacking the basket. Roberts tries for the shot, and he is stifled by Welch. They'll call the travel here. And we got a new one checking into the game here for Arapaho Ranch. I think it's Shania checking in. 6 minutes to go, so a middle school regulation quarter to go. Gives it up now to Welch. He'll try to go left side up. Pass blows by Roberts through traffic, and he's done a really good job making those tough shots today in traffic inside the paint. He's been triple teamed, quadruple teamed in the paint today all day, and he's done really well. Shot is up there for Provost, and Roberts will grab the offensive board again. Second half Merchant. This guy's been doing really well as the game starts to come to a close. He did that last week as well. Zach Hasty tries to toss it in, and number 4 all over it there for Arapaho Ranch. It's crunch time, 5:27 to go. Hasty driving inside, takes the shot. Shot is up, and if anybody on this OEB team knows crunch time, think about to the Bobcats game against Lovell. A couple of those players you see on the floor right now were in that game. Zach Hasty and Brody Welch. Provost, shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Grand, and it's blocked there behind by Welch. 5 minutes to go. By the way, another player that was in that game, Brody, or actually no, he was injured that game. I apologize. No, he wasn't, was he? That doesn't matter. Pulls up for the 3. That one's up, gets it to go, and a beautiful shot. 48 on the board for Arapaho Ranch. That means it is a 4-point game. Shania trying to grab it. Zach Hasty trying to bully his way through, and a whistle. 4:30 to go. Still a running clock. Next week, the championship game. That'll be the winner of the 2 games coming up after this. Shot is up, and that will bounce off the rim. Hasty takes the fall. Tooze tries to go for the rebound there, and here comes Grand. Down the left side, takes the shot. It's up, can't get it to go. One hand, tries to get the putback, and that one's no good. 4 minutes to go, and if you can believe, we still got 2 more games after this, so this is going to be interesting. Shot is up for Hasty and banks it in for 2. 54-48. 6-point game, a 2-score game if they can get a couple of 3-pointers here, but that doesn't mean rush your shots and take stupid ones. Near side, that one was actually, I think, blocked. Shot is up, can't get it to go. That one would have been worth 3. Welch on the rebound. He'll get up to Hasty, and they are in a little bit of trouble there on the near side. Stolen away, 25, has a lane, down the right side. Shot is up, can't get it to go. Grabs his own rebound. He'll get the second chance points, though. 50 on the board. Now here comes Welch, near side. Up past the little hole there for the volleyball net. And here comes... Welch up top. He's guarded by Grandin. Two's there. Pebbles for the shot from 3. Hasty tries to put back, and now it's rebound by 25. 3 minutes to go here. They can kind of take a little bit of a breath. They got plenty of time by basketball standards here. Not enough time to complete a test, but plenty enough time to score 4 points. And that one's up on a foul. That's going to be a great step toward that. Shania, I think, is going to the line to shoot 2, and she is. Drawing the foul there. I don't think we've seen her go to the line at all today, and very rarely during the season have we saw her going to the line, if at all. Getting ready to go. A Hambone getting ready to check in too, so that's danger alert there for OEB. Also a notable omission from the OEB roster, Danny Jo Pebbles. It looks like I can see her walking along the sideline with a boot. So that is probably one of the reasons OEB, well, no, they're leading right now. But, I mean, that's kind of, OEB should be doing a little bit better here with Pebbles on the floor. Welch with it, 2:42 to go. I think they missed both their shots. You got to make those free throws. Welch driving to the basket, can't get it to go. Hasty tries to put back. He'll try another one and a foul. 2 shots again coming up here, this time for Hasty. Looks like they're going to continue to have the clock run here. Check that. They've stopped it. 2:25 to go. Shot is up for Hasty. Gets it to go. He'll have another one here. Each free throw, though, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. Shot is up for Hasty. Gets it to go. 56 on the board. And now here comes Provost near side. Playoff intensity. Can't get any better than this. 2-minute warning. Shania with it. Almost gets caught off guard. Left side. Shots up and a foul. Back-to-back shot attempts she's had that she's been fouled. She'll go to the line again. Missed both of her shots last time out, so she's 0 for 2 on free throws today. Can't she make that at the very least 1 for 4? Shot is up for Shania. That one's off. 0 for 3 there. Trying one more attempt here. Shot is up. Gets that one to go. So she does get some points out of that. 2-minute warning here in this game, here in the play-in. Welch, left side. Kicks it up to the far side. Shot on its way off the top of the basket. This one's taken back. 25 with it for a chance here to get his team ignited here. Through traffic. Rattles it in for 2. 3-point game with 1:46 to go. Pebbles up top. Far side to Welch. Getting low. Trying to go by. He's got... I think that is Provost and Hambone that was guarding him there. Welch back up to it now with Hasty. Shot is up on the pull-up. No good there. Rebounded. 3-point game. They can't be taking any stupid shots, but they cannot give OEB any chances to try and score again. A 1-score game. 1:16 to go. A trip to the semis on the line. Shot is up for Provost. Might have been blocked. Hasty takes the blow from the 25, and this one's wide open down the right side, up and in. 58 on the board for OEB. Game's still not lost. 1 more minute to go. They've played 39 up to this point. Near side to Provost. 50 seconds to go. Tosses up to Shania. Shot is on its way. Can't get it to go. Hambone on the rebound. Gives up underneath. Shot is up left side. Can't get it to go there. Shania on the shot. That one's no good. Hasty on the rebound. If they can't get the ball back here, if they score, this game could be over. Tosses up corner, wide open to Stone Pebbles, now up to Maggie Landon. They're trying to run down the clock here, trying to punch their ticket to the semis. Landon trying to dance by, backdoor here to Hasty. They are hounding them. Probably should go for an intent foul here, but that's just me. Hasty trying to get by, slings it on over to Welch, 13 seconds. This game could be this. I think this game's over. They've run out too much clock. 8. And it looks like an intent foul. I don't know if it'll result in free throws, though. I think the bonus in this league is 7, but the scoreboard's been showing 5 for quite a while. Hasty with it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the season here for Arapaho Ranch, and he buries the triple to end it. Talk about a grand finale for OEB. Arapaho Ranch's season comes to an end in heartbreaking fashion. They had a chance to win, and they have kind of chucked it in the dumpster, and that is the end of their season. They finish 1-8 total, and OEB is going to go on to play in the semifinal round. They will take on Dairyland, who they've lost to twice this year. And with that, we will see you guys in the next round, which is coming up right after this. The final score of this one, One-Eyed Buffalo 61, Arapaho Ranch 53. Brody Welch nails the game-winning shot. I think we could kind of give a player of the game here, Zach Hasty. He's been doing a lot down on the inside. I think he's been the main piece today. With that being said, we'll see you in the next round. If that's all you're coming by for, we'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. One more time, the final score of the play-in game, One-Eyed Buffalo 61, Arapaho Ranch 53.